Austin, good to see you. Today we are talking projected retirement contribution limits for 2023. Benefits consulting firm Mercer recently released its forecast for next year's annual contribution limits, and its projections indicate that the limits are going to see unprecedented increases for 2023. So how much higher are those limits expected to be?
Yeah, Aaron, that's exactly right. So this is expected to be the largest increase in history if in fact it does go through. But for instance, on a 401k, that annual contribution limit for those under age 50 will be jumping to $22,500. And for those over 50 that can have the catch up provision added on, that will be $7,500. So for a total of $30,000 up from its current level of $27,000 if you're over 50.
That is incredible when you think about it that way. And part of the reason why we're expecting that huge jump is because of inflation, which we've talked about a lot. You know, the CPI hit 8.5% in July. So let's take a look at where things stand right now for 2022. And you mentioned the 401k. I feel like that's something everybody's familiar with.
Yeah, and these accounts that we see here are maybe some accounts that people aren't so familiar with, but the main message here is simply to be sure that you're taking a look at this each and every year, because as you can see, these annual contribution limits do indeed change very frequently, often from year to year. So to ensure that you're maximizing what you could be potentially socking away, just be sure you're taking a look at this each and every year.
Okay. So you've mentioned, it is important to max out your contributions, but let's just say that I get a year-end bonus of $6,000. Do I put it in my Roth? Do I put it toward my mortgage? Do I reinvest it in my portfolio? What's the right answer?
I wish this was easier to answer, Aaron. Just like with many things in financial planning, this really depends on many factors. It could be consideration of taxes, right? Do we need the deduction this year, or are we better off going the Roth route, for instance, and foregoing the deduction this year to accumulate more tax-free assets down the road? Or perhaps, what are my liquidity needs? Maybe I'm saving for a down payment for a home and I can't max out because I need that cash on hand for the upcoming purchase. So again, it really just depends. That's a very common answer, I know, that we say all the time, but this is really shows the importance of why it is so important to get that second opinion and make sure you have all your bases covered.
Right, right. Well, I like these videos that we do, Austin, because they're very educational. But the point is that, yeah, it's not going to be a cookie cutter answer for everybody, which is why, again, having that conversation is so important. So what's the best way for somebody to reach you if they would like to walk through these new limits with you?
Sure thing. So you can give us a call at 919-322-4113 or shoot us an email at info@patriotwealthnc.com.
All right, Austin, thank you very much.
Thanks, Aaron.